Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to CosmoMuse Tarot and my weekly Friday Insight Yes, No, Maybe reading. We have 3 piles today. Before I jump into that, just a few things. If you enjoy astrology, that is something I have done for about 25 years, well before it was sort of trendy. And I put out a newsletter that is free that you can link to in the descriptions to subscribe to that free newsletter. So things that you might see in that would be like the month ahead, or if a new solar season was happening, or a planet changed from one sign to another sign, kind of little insight into that. And then if you upgrade to the paid version, there's also like by sign horoscopes for all of those different things that come through. Okay, now jumping into the reading, just the usual housekeeping. Make sure you are clear about what your question is before you choose your pile, and also make sure that it is phrased in a way that if you were to get a yes, that would be the outcome you were hoping for. So just notice if you need to kind of rephrase your question so that the yes is the positive. All right, we've got 3 piles. Pile 1 is citrine. Pile 2, we have polychrome jasper. And pile 4 is sort of like a honey-colored calcite. Okay, if you need to pause to tune into these piles, feel free to do so. And when you're ready, timestamps are in the descriptions. And I will see you in your readings. Hello, pile 1, my citrine pile. I am going to put your stone over to the side, and to start the reading, we are going to do some tarot to get your yes, no, maybe answer. And then once we have that, we will do a few oracle cards to just get a little bit of insight into the answer you got. Okay, let's dive into the tarot and your answer. So pile 1, yes, no, maybe. Feeling that card. 5 of material. Knight of emotions. 3 of emotions. One more. Feeling that one. And the Empress. Wow, this one's a real roller coaster, you guys. It kind of goes difficult, positive, difficult, positive. Do I need a tiebreaker? Let me feel into these for just a minute, see how this feels. I definitely feel there's an energy of like almost like a willful energy trying to like you're stuck or something and trying to make some kind of change happen. That's what I feel like. You're trying to break free or make change or something like that. I think you need a little more time, though. It will happen. You will break free and find change if that sort of resonates with you, but it's like not yet. You're still kind of stuck in some things, like you need to deal with some, like process, not deal with. You need to process some emotions, process some things that are going on in life. Use that horsey energy to kind of keep figuring out some way to break out of this, because in the future I do see you breaking out of that feeling, but not yet for some reason. So specifically whatever you asked, which may not exactly connect to what I just said, in a more universal way, it's just like the timing's not right. There's still some things that are needing to be processed here. But it's not a no forever, it's a no to right now, and maybe the specifics of your question. But in the future, there is going to be a yes around whatever you asked about generally, not specifically. Like it may not look the way, whatever you asked about may not be exactly that, but in the future you will find the yes, just not specifically right now. And I do think that the timing is off. Okay, let's get a few oracle cards though to get a little deeper here. Resistance, yeah. And I feel that like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's like you're in castle walls and you want to be outside of the walls. You feel penned in or something. But resistance coming through here, it's like she's really paying, I don't really know what she's doing in this card specifically, but she is paying attention to detail. She's working out something. There's like she's working out some tangles, and maybe that's what this resistance is about. Like you're resisting working out some things you need to work out, like resisting looking at your current situation for what it is or something like that. Like instead of like just trying to break free of something, it's like maybe calm your mind and oh my gosh, you know what? I was reading this as Three of Swords, not of Emotions. That changes things a little bit. I still feel everything I said, but I think you're closer to some kind of breakthrough than I initially felt. You will get a general yes in this and somewhat soon, but not specifically to what you asked and not quite yet. There's something you're needing to look at. There's something you're needing to process and look at in your current situation. You can ask for help in this. There may be people around that can help you process certain things or give you a boost, especially spiritually. There's a lot of spiritual assistance around you. Instead of like trying to break free of a situation, it's like you need to look at the situation though, and then ask for the help you need, especially in a spiritual sense. Okay, protective nest. Yeah, there is protection around you. There are people that can assist you. Whatever you asked about, even though that's a no right now, and to the real specifics of the question, you know, I've already said like in the future there is some kind of yes coming in the genre of what you've asked about. Despite that initial no, you are being protected though. And so it's safe for you to pause, and it's safe for you to look at your current situation and do some work to untangle certain things, to really understand the situation, I guess, something that's going on in your life. And then let's get a goddess message for you guys to end with too. Ma'at, truth. yeah, there's something to bring into balance. There's truths to be looked at and acknowledged and accepted. Something's needing to come, something's not balanced. You know, I mean, looking at Ma'at, which is about, you know, truth, but also it could be related to like the Justice card in the tarot, is like bringing that fair balance into things. And there's maybe like something that's tangled around a fair balance here that needs to be looked at and worked through. But you're being helped in this. You are protected right now. And in the future, and there is spiritual assistance around you. There's support, there's community. If you were to try and reach out, you would find that. And in the future, things will come, you know, once sort of that balance has been established, you will find in the future, and I would say the near future, because I do feel help coming in pretty quickly here. A path to something at least that feels right to your heart, but it's not yet, and it's not exactly what you've asked. Okay, I hope that resonates. I hope that the guidance that came through was helpful for whatever you asked about as well. If so, I always appreciate support with likes, shares, and subscribes. Always grateful for kind and thoughtful comments as well. But thank you for being here. I just love reading, so just being here is supportive and something that just makes me happy. So thank you, and yeah, have a beautiful day wherever you are, and I will see you in future readings. Hello, my beautiful dendritic jasper pile. Welcome to your Friday Insight, where we are going to get you a yes, no, maybe to an answer you've brought here. So to start, we are going to do some tarot cards to tease out your answer, and then we will do a few oracle cards after that to get some insight into the answer you got. Okay, so I felt that card wanting to come out, 9 of Emotions. Page of Material. Justice. This particular Justice feels like a rebirth or something. And Lightening Up, I don't know. Lightening Up, a rebirth. Let's get one more. And 8 of Materials. So these are all really lovely cards. There is definitely a yes here. Let's look at these, see if a story comes out at all. Yeah, I just feel like a lot of fulfillment coming in general, and you know, with the way the actual illustration on this Justice card in tandem with the Page of Materials, it's like a lightening up, like I don't know, like things coming into I don't know any other way to put this, and it's not great grammar, so I apologize, but a just so-ness, a je ne sais quoi, I guess, like things feeling je ne sais, just so. Just right. Things are just right. You're feeling balanced. You're feeling life flowing. For some of you, this question may have to do with work or a skill or something too. And there's a lot of positive indication here, maybe like a new way of coming to a skill, but that would be maybe specific to a few people. More broadly, I don't know, like your focus, like focus coming in, being able to focus better. on what you want and what is natural to you. Yeah. Okay, so let's do some, there's definitely a yes here though. It's a really beautiful, light, flowing feeling yes. So let's do some tarot cards to see what else Spirit wants to tell us about this. And I'm feeling this card. Boat. Interesting. So you may be coming out of a time where things have been like emotionally a little bit complicated or turbulent. But I think you've handled yourself really beautifully. You've kind of found your own center and been able to kind of like elegantly weather any sort of ups and downs and ebbs and flows, especially of mood or emotion or other people's energy, dramas, whatever. It's like, I think you've held yourself very gracefully through something. And it's showing you kind of coming into your own, like, I don't know. And this again may be for some specific people, but I just feel this sense of you having just witnessed yourself be very graceful and loving through some tumultuous things or something. And so feeling like a new sense of yourself as like seeing yourself in a new light because of the way you handled something. Yeah, if that speaks to you, it does. If it doesn't, ignore it. But I feel that for at least a few people coming here, it's like, I think you're seeing yourself in a new light due to how you beautifully handled certain situations. Under my umbrella. Yeah, and I think other people are seeing you this way too. I think other people have seen your composure and your grace and starting to see, like, you're seeing yourself in a new light, but other people are seeing yourself and seeing you in a new light as well. The light you are starting to see yourself in is the light other people are starting to see yourself in. See you in. And like wanting to, like, just like the way you are, the composure you've had and the way you've handled some things, I think people want to be in your circle, in your environments, because they will feel, I don't know that protected is quite the right word, but like you make things more calm. You're able to bring environments into more harmony, I guess you could say, is what I'm feeling here. Make things a little lighter for others. Just not because you're trying to, not because you're feeling this need to make things okay for people. It's just like the way your composure just naturally brings like a, better light to the environments you're in, and people want to be around that, right? Okay, so last card, let's get a goddess message too about this beautiful yes for you guys. Sarah Dwin, potential. Yeah, the new light I think you're starting to see yourself in is coming with you seeing new potential for yourself. You're seeing yourself in new ways. Others are seeing you in new ways. So other people may open up new potentials for you. But I think you're feeling new potential within yourself because you're seeing yourself in a new way. It's really, really gorgeous. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Kind of quick and sweet, short reading, but it's really beautiful. And I'm feeling your energy specifically is really beautiful. So good on you. All right, if this resonated, I always appreciate support with likes, shares, and subscribes. Always grateful for kind and thoughtful comments. And yeah, I hope that you guys have a beautiful day wherever you are, and good luck with whatever you've asked about. And I will see you in future readings. Hello, Pile 3. Welcome to My usual Friday insight reading, where we are going to get yes, no, maybe answers to a question you brought here, and you guys chose this beautiful honey colored calcite that we'll put over to the side here. Okay, so to start this reading, we are going to do some tarot cards to, right out of the gate, get you your yes, no, maybe answer. And then after that, we'll do some oracle cards to get some insight into your answer. Feeling that 5 of emotions, 2 of material. Let's get a couple more. That one wants out. The Chariot. And Page of Inspiration. Interesting. Ultimately, there is a yes here, but there are some glitches. I don't think you're seeing, like, I feel like maybe you're focused on the wrong things or something, or thinking negatively, or caught up in some emotions, and it's clouding your ability to see the beauty of the yes that's already in front of you. Because there is a yes in front of you. I don't know if it's like already there. I kind of get the feeling that it's already there, and you're just like not able to notice it or feel it for some reason. But it's the way this 5 of emotions is illustrated. I just think that there's a thawing that's needed. It's like something's frozen in you that's making it hard to see all this bright, beautiful, sunny stuff. And so it might take some time for you to see the yes, but there is a yes underneath that frozen feeling. So I don't know if there's been some disappointment emotionally or some loss emotionally that's making it hard for you to see forward or see toward the positive here. But let me just illuminate what some of this positive is to try and help speed that thought along, or embed in you a desire to thaw some things out for you. There's beautiful new energy coming in, new ideas, like your originality is just ready to shine. There's something that you're getting a green light with around something that's so original about you. And it's just like time to put it into action, and you have a green light. Things are coming together with it. You're figuring out how to balance it, like whatever is sort of, there's something new here, getting the green light, and it's like you're figuring out your grounding with it, like how to put this something into motion around your yes in a way that it's easy to incorporate into your life, something you can balance, something you can prioritize without losing your balance. But yeah, something coming together that is very fresh, very you, very original, and it's got a green light. But yeah, I just feel for, maybe it's only a message for some of you that come here, but I just feel like it's going to be hard for a moment for you to feel this or see it or recognize the yes. And it's just like, give your, don't, I guess ultimately I should say there's a maybe here, because there's the potential that you wallow in this frozen terrain and don't work on thawing it out in order to see this beautiful energy. But for the majority of you, so long as you don't choose, and I think it's a choice in this particular circumstance, as long as you don't choose to keep yourself frozen in place, you will start little by little to see this bright, beautiful color around your yes and feel motivated to help thaw yourself out or something around you out in order to engage and connect with the yes. Okay, let's do a few oracle cards to get a little bit more insight into what's going on here. Harmony. I mean, I love seeing that. Let's get your other oracle card first, but it gives me hope that the vast majority of you are on your way to thawing something out and being able to re-engage with the yes here. Touch the sky. Yeah, I feel the thawing is coming as like, I feel this bird on your shoulder kind of like whispering about freedom, whispering about breaking free, unleashing yourself. I think you've been a little bit removed and like observing maybe. I do feel this braid as like maybe you've put down a little bit of a lifeline, like most of you have engaged in trying to feel this yes, putting feelers out for it, wanting to feel connected to the yes here. And there's like a little birdie whispering in your ear, so some information might come your way that helps you to move out of more of this observation and into engagement with something with your yes. But I do, with the harmony coming through, it makes me feel like you're already engaged with the thawing process. You're already engaged with starting to see that new potential and that new fresh energy connected to the yes here. And also another interpretation of touch the sky is like a feeling of freedom. And I feel in every one of these women on these different cards, they feel very free to me. And I feel like you're trying to move, maybe a lot of you, from feeling kind of like detached and observing to feeling free, touching the sky free. But something's happening. You're finding a certain balance. You're finding room to move things, to exchange things. So things, I do get the impression that things are already thawing for a lot of you, which makes sense. I just don't feel like the ice we see in this card can withstand staying frozen much longer with what we see over here. Like, it's too much to contend with. So you will, you will pop out of this detached place, I believe, if that resonates for you, and really engage with the yes going on here. Okay, to end this reading, let's get you guys a goddess message. Ooh, that bottom one fell out first. Let's take that. Athena, knowledge. So some strategy, some inner knowing, some wisdom, intelligence. Yeah, maybe you've been kind of pulled back, getting, a view of things in order to like really wisely engage with whatever you've asked about. Find some strategy, find the right timing, find the right openings, the right way to do things, or whatever, however that applies to your question. But like, to me, this is like trust yourself. And then we have another 5 showing up after 5 of emotions. And it's like change is coming in. The yes you're getting here is bringing change in for you. And I do think you're ready. I think you're a smart person. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot of intelligence here. And maybe, you've been, I don't know. I just get this feeling of like removed and observing and thinking about things. And it's time to move out of that more reserved place into engagement. Like you've observed what you've needed to observe, you've strategized what you've needed to strategize, trust the knowledge you have, trust your wisdom. It's time to kind of like engage and let loose a little bit is what I feel. Like let yourself be free, more open, more even more showy, actually, like show something here. Like a peacock, like flaunt something about your yes. I'm getting here. It's time to, like trust you've done all of the observation you need. Now it's time to engage. So yeah, but regardless of how all of that resonated with what you asked, there is a beautiful yes coming through here. It just might be a minute. There's something about something that needs to thaw, but the yes is like just right under the surface of a thin sheet of ice here. So, all right, this is where I'm going to leave you guys. If this resonated, I always appreciate support with likes, shares, and subscribes. Always grateful for kind and thoughtful comments. But you just being here is also beautiful and supportive, and I appreciate it. I love doing these, so thank you for letting me read for you. And I wish you luck with whatever you asked about. And yeah, I will see you in future readings.